Okay, hello. Let me reduce the volume here a little bit and keep it on background. So, today plan is do my dailies as usual here in P5X. Meanwhile, on my phone here, I'm trying to reroll on Limbus company because, again, I did mention that I was planning to start a new player account and give some tips on stream here and help anyone who is struggling against some fights and stuff. But most of the part of the game will be just skipping through the story, I guess. I don't know if I will read Kento 6, but yeah, let's see. Get the weekly mission here. Then we reset everything here. Also, I might also stream Danganronpa V 2x2 once it releases. I already played Danganronpa years ago, but I'll be honest, I'm kinda excited for the new Danganronpa. Jay Strewing, thanks for following on YouTube, on Twitch chat. Hi, welcome dude. How you doing? Having a nice day here. But anyways, so that's the plan for the next week or this week. We're gonna do a new beginner's player. Good, done my shit. Nice. So we're gonna do the Limbus company new player experience again. And give some tips and stuff. Probably we'll play for the long run on that account, and so yeah. Also we'll try to do as less as possible of the mirror dungeons so anyone can learn more about the game. So probably this week we're gonna get a review of the Koromaru soon in Persona 5X. Yeah, Koromaru will be very soon announcing the P5X. A lot of people will probably skip Koromaru because I mean the hints are pretty obvious that Aegis will be a review on the anniversary for the second anniversary of P5X. So if you're the fuck are the last two? Oh, you mean the new bosses here? You mean this little thing here? Those are the bosses in the P5X here for the weeklies. So yeah. If I'm pretty sure, yeah, they changed how they do the palace bosses. It was before one for each, but now it's 2 bosses for each palaces. We are currently on the palace like what, number 4 or 5? Because it's divided in 2 sections. The first section is Kawakami and the other section is this guy. Same goes for these 2 here. I don't know who they are. I'm on global. Oh, this is kind of a bit spoiler. They are the future bosses in the global version, and they're coming this year. By the way, I'm pretty sure. At least one of them is coming this year. The next one, I don't know. We'll see the schedule. Probably this year because they are keeping the schedule fast as possible. But I'm pretty sure they're also gonna change the anniversary content too. So yeah. We have one content to do. I'm on Palace 3, yeah, it's on 3 currently, right? And then we got the Palace 4 on the Taiwan version and Chinese version. In 2 months or something, we're gonna get the Palace 5 on anniversary. So like it will be announced by the end of the March, and April will be the anniversary content. So I'll be streaming and polling for probably the new character for anniversary. And plus Aegis too. Aegis will be released like later down the road. So yeah. For the global, we'll see how the anniversary will be. But if you're curious, global player, the last anniversary literally gave you two free selectors if you join the anniversary content later. Plus one selector that can go up to Kotone on the the Chinese side here. So you can get like 3 5-star characters for free up to Kotone Montage. Because I tried to play the Chinese release, but I'm not gonna motherfucker try to translate it because I remember it's pain in the ass. Not really. It's like really simple. It's like the easiest way to translate the game. The only issue I have with the game is because the translator takes forever to boot for me. I don't know why. Once I put the translator patch, it takes forever to boot. But all I have to do is go to the directory here of P5X, client, PC, on the folder PC and drop the translator mod there. It's like super easy to do. It's very easy to do the translation for this game. It takes like few steps. Download the mod on the Discord of P5X on the unofficial one, which is probably the where everyone is using the server, I guess. No one is in the official service. And then just drop on the director. And the translation is kinda ass. Was kinda ass. Mind your words, by the way, because officially right now the translation is translated by a human, not automatically. So most of the stuff will be translated by an actual real person, if you're wondering. Even the story, by the way, even the story, if I'm correct, they're basically porting the global translation to the Chinese version, which is amazing. So they're porting the global translation to this version. I'm just not using the translation right now because it's not really needed. So what are the things people are using? The curse one. Will I go with the curse one? I guess so. But yeah, if you're curious, Jace, the translation is pretty good. It's 1-to-1 translation for the global version if you play up to Palace 3. Pretty sure. And all the translations for all the contents are by a human and not made automatically by the AI and stuff. Yeah. It's pretty decent translation. Phoebe! Oh fuck. That's the one who grips here. Okay, I still won't translate China because of my experience. Oh, too bad for you, buddy. Had like wonderful experience in translating the game. I guess it's because they don't maintain the Chinese translation. Because most of the players play Taiwan version because it doesn't fucking require the ID info. So yeah. If you want to play the Taiwan version, you don't need a or whatever what it's called, a Chinese number and info. Yeah, put more time into global. Well, time in this game doesn't really consume that much. This game is like pretty fast. You can just auto through all the palaces and reach the end game content like in one day here in the Taiwan version, like literally. You don't have a time gate thing in this game. But that's only possible on the anniversary, by the way. That's only possible on the anniversary because of the new player dash little event that they had last year, where you begin an account on one day and you literally level to level like what? Level 80 max, and you go to the super level by the end of the day 14, which is insane. You go to the level max in one day. That's how insane the super dash was for new players and old players, by the way. Returning players also get the dash. I would play global version if it wasn't so messed up, Jace. I feel like the global version, they just keep shooting their food. Yeah. Yeah, excited. It's so sad, dude. All the Sega had to do is just copy 1-to-1 and translate it. That's all they had to do. But somehow they messed it up, dude. Messed it up. They don't give any, like, barely any pulse because, if I'm correct, the global version pulse ratio is more backloaded, and the front-loaded rewards are basically very little to none, especially like social links and stuff. Here, they're equal here in every content possible. But who fucking cares? The most important things of getting pulls in this game is doing the events. The events are the ones that give you the most pull possible currency. After you're done with the palace and stuff, you know? That's where your pulls come from. Especially in the Taiwan version, you will notice that later, like after Palace 3, all the pulls will come from the events more frequently. And the update for Palace will take quite a little while to release. Unless they change it on the global. Unless they put it fast, the new updates and stuff. Healing. Oh, this one is... let's see what the people use here. They use the blast team with twins. What roles did they put on twins? AoE? God, do I seriously use the twins? I can use Akira from Fenrir. Wait, what? Physical? Oh yeah, physical and gun here. Well, I'll probably check it out once the global releases the first anniversary content there. And see how much you can get. Hopefully they keep the same rewards as much as possible. Heck no, the 3 free selectors, bunch of more jewels and stuff. Hopefully they keep it there the same way as it was in the Taiwan version. Well, how's your account there on global? Yes, did you pull for twins? Or did you skip twins? Oh boy, the twins was really a character of all time in my opinion. I don't know what they had in mind creating the twins kits. I think the people that designed twins was the global version, probably. The Sega team or something. Probably was them. Like, honestly, why the fuck did they create the character with that kid? So yeah, the twins is so awkward if you don't have the first tube. On global, I guess it's acceptable if you use the support role. But here, I don't think they're good in the Taiwan training servers. Just the first tube of that character is so important. Gives you a free action for the skill 3, which is very important. Which is all the damage comes through. So if you don't have A1, then you don't do any damage at all, pretty much. But I also, well, not really. On global, the twins will become like not really used anymore very soon. Once the Kasumi other single target DPS releases. But people were defending the twins and almost like roasting the devs for releasing twins that way. I thought it was so stupid the way they intentionally put the whole kit behind the first tube, which is really stupid. And in this server here, the twins also released with the new Mindscape core activation thing, which only old characters currently get, but they were the exception, and because of that I didn't have good opinions about them. And what's worse is that in Lufel website they rate the twins very high, which I think it's... Why would you rate them very high? But probably Jace is not here anymore, but well. Thanks for following again, Jace. Have a great day. I'm gonna do this little bit and then just... Oh yeah, we have Triumph Thorns. Triumph Thorns I would do off stream. And then do the final stage of Triumph Thorns on stream. Triumph Thorns takes like forever. Yeah. Let me search for more info about Danganronpa 2x2. Danganronpa 2x2. They had the demo, but the demo is not available here, right? Yeah, it's planned to release 2026, but they didn't announce the official release date. But then the game looks gorgeous. Some of the scenes basically remasterized of the old scenes. But I heard that people might have spent money on Global and I'm not proud of that. For the twins, yeah. On here, I actually didn't spend any money, a single penny at all, dude. Funny enough, I can just play the game, have fun, and chill a lot. This game is like one of the most free-to-play games I've played in my life. I skipped the twins, good choice, dude. You made a good choice. If I thought the twins wasn't doing all that well in the Taiwan version, I wouldn't expect them doing that well in the global version either way. Lufel is kind of deceiving you by putting the twins very high tier when in reality they are not. And keep in mind that they count the dupes too, which, why? Most of the characters in this game works without any dupes at all. Like, none of the characters that I pull in this account, I thought it was like, oh, I need a dupe. Not even Windvest that people was like, oh, you need a first dupe of Windvest to make her work. I even pulled for that. Not even that made me pull for A1 of Windvest. That's how bad at the design of the character, the kit-wise of the design of doing wasn't really amazing. Like, such a mistake what they did with the twins. Okay, we can. The recommendations are here, but I'll use Joker, I guess. Use this one. Oh, Shoki Kenami here. Fuck. I kinda spin on Howler and currently Summer Toko? Yeah, Howler is really amazing character. People don't give a credit for Howler because they think like what's the character again? The best installed for Yao Lin is that one character here. Let me show you. Matoi. Yeah, I remember her name. Matoi. Like Matoi. People say that Matoi is like so much better for Yao Lin here, Chinese New Year. But in reality, you don't even need Matoi. Because look, look here. They recommend you to use Howler here on the Chinese version or Taiwan version. They recommend you to use Howler. You know, people don't give credit to her, but she's one of the best characters for any fire DPS, honestly. And fire DPS is one of the few things in the game that Matoi can get out damage by using Enter. Like, that's how amazing Howler is. Howler is like, in the future, very soon for the global players, her dupes will become even more accessible. And her dupes are very good. She's also pretty easy to build, even with a 4-star weapon. She's like super easy to build. This character is really amazing, but people don't give a credit to her. People say that Matoi is necessary, but in reality, I don't think so. You can clear all the content with Yao Lin and Howler completely fine. So yeah, Howler is pretty amazing. I do have her A0 5-star weapon. I have her A1. Yeah, she's amazing, dude. I don't think you're gonna regret pulling for Howler. She's like one of the best characters standard in the game currently. With Turbo, by the way. She's still one of the most relevant 5-stars on that banner, if you wonder. The standard banner. But yeah, she's just really incredible. We can do I use say other that kind of romancer? Yeah. This amazing character. I find her interesting. The funny thing that I noticed is that she has been in the game from the very beginning. Like, she was planned to be a playable character from the very beginning, which is kind of crazy. And she released like what, almost 1 year over? You know that mascot on the street? It's actually her. on day she's the mascot that she loves. And on night she's there, just standing in the same near place where forgot. Yes, I know that. Yeah, it's amazing, right? That character was being played from the very beginning of the game. Find it very fun. A cute little detail. But yeah, Howler is one of the best standard characters in the game. She fits in like every fire team in the game. Even for Makoto Yuki, by the way, if you're wondering, Jace. I forgot my Shoki is literally level 1. Okay, yeah, even for Makoto Yuki, Howler can be the 3rd slot there. Well, she can still be used for the Makoto Yuki team, but after like what? Almost half a year later Makoto releases, the best in slot character for him it's Junpei after that. Which is sad, but Howler can still be the unit there. Because if you pull for Makoto Yuki's weapon or you don't, you can build him pretty easily because his 4-star weapon and 5-star are just really good. Even with Howler being like not the best in slot anymore, she's still useful for Makoto Yuki. So yeah, she's like incredible. I'm planning to get more of her dupes later after I max Turbo. No, in the future you can get Howler to level 100. Not yet. Not yet, but she's coming soon, probably. Like next year, I'm pretty sure she might get the buff next year for the Taiwan version, so yeah. I'm pretty sure. What standard characters got the buff recently? I don't think any of them got the buffs. The Mind Skin buff there. Pretty sure none of them received a buff yet. And the one characters that received the buff are the twins. Bleak, OG, Joker, Summer, Toko, how you pronounce it? And Yaoli, Chinese New Year. Vanguard on Global Howler got buffed. Yeah, she got buffed, right? But they buff every character on Global on release. So yeah, funnily enough, one of the best characters in the game will get buffed on release, which is Makoto Yuki. Like that guy is the #1 DPS, like easily in the game. Currently, I don't know if this little girl here, Pinky, is actually out DPS in Makoto Yuki because most of the content is shielding her. So I don't have a Barry. No, Barry doesn't out DPS Makoto Yuki at all. If you're wondering, she doesn't. Because Makoto Yuki turn cycle is faster than Barry. Yeah, Makoto Yuki is just the best DPS in the game. But I don't know if Pinky, the newest currently character in the Chinese in Taiwan, out DPS is the Makoto Yuki, which I'll probably think they don't. Next update, I'll probably see the real numbers she does. Because here, if I do any of in-game content, it feels like her numbers are very hard because they're shielding her. I know Yukari is the best healer in the game. Yeah, Yukari is the best healer in the game, and also one of the best in slot for Makoto Yuki. So yeah, Yukari is, if she was like very necessary for Makoto Yuki to have the turn cycle very consistent, which is like the first 2 turns and the third turn I think use his third skill and Teorigi's skill, and you cycle to 2 turns or something like that because of the Yukari giving energy to you. But now I kind of need to test. I don't think Junpei Yorikin gives Teurgi or Teurigi energy for you. Teurgi? Yeah, I don't think he can give you Teurgi energy for Makoto Yuki. Yeah, I don't think he does. Yukari is like maybe the only one that can give you energy frequently. Until Ken releases, we need to see how Ken will work. Ken is after Aegis. We need to see how Ken will work as a buffer. Because if he only gives like some few buffers to P3 allies, it just feels like he's not really amazing. Okay, I got the account on. Okay. What? Yeah, you saw the number she's doing here, right? But this phase here that I play, it's giga buffing her. Like, a lot. So I got no real clue if she's actually out DPS in Makoto Yuki. Hope can have the most broken Teurgi skill, like in P3 reload. Hopefully, and hopefully he can give you energy of Teurgi. or Teorigi, whatever you want to call. Because if it doesn't, then he kinda is like a replaceable character, which you don't want him to be that very replaceable to other SAS members. But yeah, I also will probably gonna get the last DPS for the SAS member, which is Shinjiro. You'll be like the final DPS probably. The role that I'm guessing, like I guess there's some of the few roles currently, like I guess her role correctly, like she was a saboteur, the debuffer role, but technically she's a DPS here, assassin. Yukari is a healer, pretty obvious. Some of the other ones that I didn't get was Junpei Yori. Junpei Yori I wasn't expecting to be a tank, but oh well. And then Shinjiro will be the DPS for single target physical, I guess. Koromaru, 100% sure he'll be a debuffer curse. Like he's a debuffer curse in the B3 reload, right? I'm pretty sure he might be also one of the few debuffers that can buff you, because he can give you a crit rate, right? So we'll see. And Aegis will be... Oh, Aegis is also another DPS. Forgot about her. She's also another DPS, I'm pretty sure. She's probably the first gun DPS in the game. Am I using the best in slot thing? No, it's this one. Ah, hell no. What is this thing? Let me go use... you know what? Go here, twins. There we go. I think it's fine, right? Don't need to carry a ball. Right there. Make sure here. And maybe Stragati if they are playable bosses. If you don't know, Straga got revealed in P5X. The first one was Chidori. It got revealed by cutscene, so they're not in game yet. They don't have like a model in game yet. I know, but hopefully they become playable. If they don't, then yeah, we'll see. Because they would need to wait another year for Revival. So Revival has to release this year, by the way. The Persona 4 Revival, they have to release this year because next year it's the Revival collaboration. If they don't, then how the fuck they gonna sell until the next collaboration? Yeah, the devs said it themselves. It's pretty obvious. They already said it on stream. Before collaboration will happen. The problem is the P4 release, which is the most important one, because if they don't release P4 collaboration or P4 revival this year, it's not happening this year at all. So we're not gonna see you Narukami in the game yet for another whole year. So let's see. Oh god, she does have a gear, by the way. This little girl here doesn't have any gear. Completely forgot her name because honestly, who uses her? She died. It's a reset. Okay. I need to make a better team. If you play Adachi as a collab character, he may be broken. The devs mentioned that they kinda wanted to add the evil characters in this game, right? But unless they lift the no spoilers policy for this game, we're not gonna see Adachi at all. Unless they create a unique, original Adachi, then sure, I guess. But if they don't create a unique original adachi, then it won't be playable at all. Because up until now the characters have been like what, faithful to the game original source. Most of their animations are like based on the game already. So really curious to see how the devs will talk on stream. Like in March, they probably have another dev stream talk. So really curious to see it. Because they need to stall for the Persona 4 Revival collab. Stalling is kinda difficult. Especially since people are always excited for a collaboration character in this game. Got 27 damage. Oh yeah, twins. So now here should be a lot more winnable here. Okay, for the damage we can heal. Oh fuck up. Oh, I forgot to change Phoebe here. Phoebe is kind of pointless here. Because I don't have a full mono team. Let me guess, is this battle on the one that is restricted with a role like, or use a mono team or something? That's related with healing here. It has some healing effect. Oh, I guess, yeah, it's related to healing effect. If it's related to healing effect, then I need to use a, I guess, twin healer role. Where is it again? There it is. We need to use the twin healer mode. We can use Futaba here. I guess we're good. If before Revival Collab happens, gonna make me hear the Japanese dub because I heard the dub. The Japanese dub will stay the same as usual. The only one that probably would change is the English one, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure they will change the dub for the English one. Yeah. I heard that Yusuke VA is not participating in the project, but he knows about the Persona Revival. Like, he was the person that leaked the Persona 4 Revival, but I mean, it was obvious Persona 4 was gonna get a remake anyways, but no one knew when or exactly will be reviewing it. And it's kind of funny that because of him, they had to release a very teaser that is like to the review that the game is being in production. That shit is not even a proper trailer, dude. And I'm not here to Japanese dub because I'm not gonna play my ears out. God, that Teddy, I don't hate him, but he's kind of annoying sometimes. We'll see if they will turn down him, but probably not. Yeah. And then when they release a P4 collaboration characters, another wave of power creep in this game. Yippee! Can't wait for it. kinda already trying to picture how they will work. But I guess they will have like a special move like in P4 here, P3 collab characters, like the terroristic skill here. Instead, they will have like a combo type of terroristic skill, the same way how it works in the game. You know how Yukari and no Yukari, not Chitose, bro. I forgot the names of the characters. God, it's been so long since I played Persona 4. But I have a combo between each of them. Yeah, Yosuke combos with like you see all the other characters, they do some special moves that sends the enemy like to limbo, or they down the enemy and stuff. Really interesting. Hopefully, also hopefully they don't butcher the Naotomi Shirogane kit. God, the Crown kit is horrible, dude. Crown is like one of the worst characters in the game design. Like, they had to hold back so hard to not make Crown busted in this game. And guess what happened? Crown ended up becoming like one of the most least used character in the game. And the only use that character has is literally being the support for Joker. That's literally, he's a support for Joker, dude. I don't know if Libras or Shu will come. Joe, oh, you mean the arena one? Did I make sure arena? Probably not, yeah, no, right? I think they can't technically, or they can. If they're making like no spoilers or stuff, because those two characters are like what? It's after Persona 3 events and 4, right? Well, I wonder if they will also become. Probably they will. Probably will. Like in the data game of this game on beta, there's Sophie character in the game, like icons and stuff. And even Zenkichi was also in the game files, but they removed it later. Now, I don't know why the fuck this game was blown up with so much in-game files of like characters that are probably not gonna be in this game for a very long time. It's weird. Like, it's weird and funny at the same time how blown up this game was. Well, luckily the game now is less than 50 gigabytes if you delete everything. Well, except it's still more than 50 gigabytes here. Okay, use the SAS members here. You can see that people are not using Junpei Yori because Yukari is so good. Imagine Margaret, Elizabeth, and Maria will be playable. Yeah, they will. Don't worry, they will be playable. Pretty sure they will. The only one that probably won't be playable is Laventa. So yeah, that's probably the only one character that won't be playable for a very long time. But all of the other characters are playable. What the fuck did I use here? You know what? Put Howler here. This it works. And the attendance of Blue Velvet Ribbon will be playable. The ones that we need to actually talk more about it is back for them to add Adachi other characters as playable. We need to beg for that though. Like, who doesn't want a... Also, the alternative personas in this game. When we'll actually get a, like... a new version of Joker, you know? Like, it's possible for them to release Joker with, like, let's say Joker with Raul, new animations, new set of skills and stuff. Like, how would that happen? Like, when, you know? I'm actually curious about that, because they can probably release the characters again with new skins and stuff. Oh yeah, Mathis will probably be playable in this game. Pretty sure Mathis will be playable. It can be added since they can add Mathis here as no spoiler because she's just like Aige's sister and that's it. All you will know is that exactly. And they won't spoil about what exactly Mathis is, you know. So she probably will be in the game too. I wonder if Aigis will get that skin from the episode, Aigis, or if it will become like a unique, new character. Yeah, they can do so much in this game to release so many playable characters. And then Saga will greet anyways and shoot themselves in their feet when they're full again. People really need to give a chance for P5X one day again. Game is amazing. I know P1 and P2 will never get one. I mean, by the time they remake P1 and P2, I don't know if this game will be alive, honestly. Also, let me build up my multi-chat here. I don't know if it's someone type on kick side, but yeah. Also, I was gonna joke about and say that P1 remake and 2 will release like after P6, but then I remember that are remaking P4 and P3 before Persona 6, so yeah. Let me not joke about that because that probably will become prophecy and will happen anyway. You know. Also, what the fuck is happening with my frames here? Wow, I got some bots here on the... DP who the fuck types PM here? Rudos... Probably another bot too, like 26 encounter. God damn, dude, I'm infested with some bots on the kick side. Okay, fix the issue. Also, hopefully one day they can collaborate with like other IPs too. Like imagine if they collaborate with their favorite child of all time of collaborations. Yeah, let's do a Nier collaboration. Yippee! Imagine if they do that. Like to be in this game, that would be crazy. Just to mock them even more, the players. Ooh, to be from Nier Automata. She's one of the most collaborated characters in history. If you wonder, like she's everywhere. In every kind of game she's there. So we managed to clear with a full clear here without using much of this one little thing, and no first try. Hey, not bad. First try the Astral Lab here. You mean 2B? Yeah, 2B. I said it, the most collaborated character in the history, which is 2B. Like she's every IP game possible in the war. They literally put up a video that was like what? Almost like 5 or 6 minutes worth of mentioning collaborations they did in the past years. It's insane, dude, how many collaborations they did with Gachas and stuff. Did they previously collaborate? Yeah, I think they previously maybe they did also collaboration with Persona in the past. So who knows? But I think it would be kind of funny if 2B actually happens. Because oh boy, the Persona fans and other fans will not be happy. They'll mention, oh great, another 2B collab. Let me type my 500 words here in my keyboard saying how this is a terrible collaboration. It would be funny though if they actually do that. This game has some potential for collaborations too. But they only collaborate with Persona itself, which is fine, I guess. As long as it's not like limited, because the collaboration characters rerun pretty frequently here. Your Destiny here, you can see here. Pretty much almost the entire cast of P5 are here in the You're My Destiny here already. We missed like 3 of the new ones here. Yeah. I have any polls here? Not really. Oh yeah, they recently added the 100% selector for weapons. Well, Danganronpa collab and like 100 line. I mean the 100 line defense. Oh, you mean in type like 1,000 more? Oh boy, I don't know if the Danganronpa collab will be the best idea. One of the most toxic fan bases colliding with each other. Oh boy. Like if we go already, it will be literal war between each two communities. It will be insane. Like how dare they sexualize this character from the Danganronpa? How dare they do that and this? That'd be insane. Because a lot of people hate one of the infamous characters of Danganronpa, which is Miu from B3. And I'm one of the few persons that like Miu. Holy shit, dude, you don't know how much they fucking hate Miu there. It's actually insane. And I here just chilling, enjoying Miu. Horny jokes. Oh yeah, game has a lot of potential. This is all like potential game, like the new what's it called? 2X 2KO. That one is a potential game, bro. That shit released like that on release. This one still have a potential to recover from all of their stupidity on the Sega side. Yeah, we have Trial of Thorns here. Guess I could do a little bit more of this. Little bit of this and that. Yeah, oh my god, I like. The only issue that I don't like at Trial of Thorns is that you need to go one by one all of this difficulty here. To unlock all of the modifications here. Oh, would you look at that? The best team is the best in slot team for Makoto Yuki. I think she's better in that. Yeah, let's just keep that way. Then put Yukari there. There we go. So this is the future best in slot team for Makoto Yuki, but honestly, if you have like, for example, Yukari or Mitsuru here, you already have like a solid team. And the third slot can be anyone. Can be Howler, can be any buffer here. And the illustrator doesn't matter. It can be anyone here. But the best one is her. It's like one of the few illustrator that can give you pen ratio, which is amazing. And the only issue that I have with Danganronpa is there is no replayability, and since they are completely aware of that, they're releasing Dangan 2x2. So I do wonder if they will have like multiple routes and stuff, like 100 Line. 100 Line is like one of the best games made by the Tokyo studio, because the game has a lot of replayability. And the routes can go like severely different from each other. You know, there's 100 and multiple different endings and routes you can do in that game. I do wonder what they are aiming for the future of Danganronpa series. Okay, I kinda need to probably change their playlist. Wait, you know what? Another great collaboration game for this game? It's probably Shin Megami Tensei. Honestly, I know Shin Megami Tensei is like more edgy and stuff, but they can still do some amazing collaboration. Like they can, well, some of the titles, like Devil Survivor 2, it's also probably another one that can be great for this game. Why does this dog look like he's from a different game? Oh, this is the original demon or persona for this game. It's what is it called? Neo something? Not Neo, I forgot the name. But it will be released very soon on the global side, by the way. It is the best install for Curse team, pretty sure. It will be released like next update for you guys. And he'll also be free available to max him out immediately. Niam, his name is Niam, if you're wondering. There's other personas that are original too in this game, like Ahimochi no Kami is also a new one. Imagine if they do a Fortnite collab. Oh hell no, dude. I don't want my Joker doing greedy in this game. You'll never see that coming. Dun, dun. Like hell no, dude. Is there any more other original personas? I don't think it does, right? They released only 2 original personas slash demons in this game, which is Sahimochi no Kami and Nian, which is the one that I'm fighting right now. Oh yeah, by the way, you're not using your seals to buy demons, right? Once you buy every single demon on the shop, I don't recommend buy any more of this stuff on there, by the way. I recommend saving your seals because in the future they're gonna release one of the best demons in the game for Kirsty, and that guy costs 4k seals on the SOS content you do. 4k total. You just get 1 copy of it and you need another copy of him. Really expensive, by the way. It's like the triple of amount that you need to buy each of the demons here. Maybe P5 strikers? P5 strikers will probably happen. I can see Sophie being in this game. When will it happen? I have no clue exactly, but yeah. It's kinda sad that they cannot do a collaboration with old title series. Or they can, I don't know, like For some reason they don't collaborate with Shin Megami Tensei titles. When I think like there's a lot of Shin Megami stuff that can be in this game and will feel like perfectly. Okay, imagine Nahobito in this game. Damn right, the Nahobito doing Kurokomo on everyone would be cool as fuck. Or Raido. Raido is another character that can fit in this game pretty well. Raido Kuzonoha. That guy summons humans and uses skills and stuff, right? He fits very well in this game too. So I wonder when exactly will they do a collaboration with Shin Megami Tensei? Because I don't know if they mentioned Shin Megami in their dev talk they did recently, where they mention all the collaborations they kinda want to do, or they have plans to do. I don't know if they mentioned that. Match Stellar Blade collab? Oh my god. Another collaboration that defends a person will have a heart attack basically. Like imagine seeing Eve asses jiggling in your screen. I mean, this game has jiggling physics, by the way. Hey man, like that would be funny to even in this game and stuff. Oh god. Cause the ones that people want a lot of collaborations to will probably be Shin Megami Tensei series. Yeah, we clear one. God, this one is annoying as fuck. It takes forever. I'm pretty sure you need to do one by one all of the stuff here. And once you do, you can do the hardest difficult challenge. With all the modifications and stuff, right? Yeah, you need to do this, you need to do that difficulty here, the other ones. Oh yeah, so here, let me show you exactly why you need to save your seals to buy demons here. But this is Tanaka's shop. Where is him? There's him. So go here and look into Macabre here. It's like one of the best demons for Curse Team. And as a general debuffer in the game, it's like really good. And the biggest problem is that he costs 4,000. But you only need like a second dupe too, so it takes like forever to get him. So get at least one copy of each here, of each demons here. Don't worry about dupes or not, they're not necessary in my opinion. Unless you're trying to do max core or be the #1 player of the server, I don't know. I don't see a reason to you to buy all the dupes of the demons here. But yeah, Macabre is like amazing. You know, I remember Handase. What the hell is Handase? Oh, you mean collar? What is the short version? Let me see. Handase. Oh, you mean Hatsune Miku? Yeah, Hatsune Miku did some collaborations. I mean, she's the #1 Vocaloid in the war. Even though I like Teto more. Oh, Hatsune Miku, you mean? Okay. But yeah, also you can buy skills here, by the way. Some of them are pretty good here. The seals here for skills. There's also the pay to win skills here that are just very OP. You have Revolution here. The Dionysus skills, I'm pretty sure. Alright, the one that gives crit rate. What the fuck is this song, by the way? Oh, of course it's SMT Imagine. That's why. What the fuck is that song, dude? Literally the mosquito in my ears. Also, your Destiny lane here, Tills. I recommend saving too, because later you will need like 4 copies of this, which costs 4k. And to upgrade some knives here. So also, yeah, the knives here for buffs with the little stamp there, it's pretty amazing here. Look. It might come early on the global version, but who knows? But these little seals here that gives a stamp and mark here are pretty insane buffs for characters in general. So it's the best if you save 4k and use the rest to buy the other nice daggers. It's called daggers here, right? I bought at least 1 copy of each except this one. This is like one of the worst daggers in this game. Like, it's terrible. Not even used by anyone in the game currently. It will probably never be used. Let me continue doing this neon trials here. Wow, Shin Megami Tensei 5 was so good. I have my Mario here. So what the hell? Why am I even using her here? Okay, I guess. No need a healer, so yeah. Kinda funny that all you need for as a demon support is Dionysus in the entire game. Unless you're using not auto. If you're not using auto, then you use the other personas skill in rotations. But if you're using auto, all you need is Dionysus. Dionysus, whatever he says. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, Jace, do you play like Limbus Company? I don't know. I'm curious. Might start the new player account like soon than I thought, before like anniversary. But who knows? Ah god, and one day I might replay Shin Megami Tensei 5. That game was so amazing to play. The gameplay was incredibly fun. Still need to be Nocturne and SMT4, but SMT4 feels like it's manageable once you beat the tutorial. I feel like the tutorial is the hardest thing to do in the Shin Megami Tensei 4. Like, so painful though. Persona Duo. Kinda weird the way they say Persona Duo. Also Bui here, dude. Man, the OG Bui kit was such a mess that they kinda had to release a new version of her before releasing like a 5-star version of other 4-star characters. It's kinda insane when you think like that. The Bui OG version kit is so messed up. They had to release a newer version that works like the way Bui was supposed to work as intended. Also, for some reason, she has a QR code in her eyes there. Oh. Her new design is really good. Mine does like what, jack shit damage? I don't know why. I feel like I need to build her better next time. What's the little event thing that can craft a universal car returns? I'll probably use it on her or other character. Used one on Barry recently and the other one on Twins. And damn dude. Should have used on the other characters. The universal car. Yeah, not bad for a 4-star weapon damage. Yeah, that should be the last one, right? That's the last phase for Neon. They really love to do trial tours like a long ass event. Then the follow up here. Yeah, the raid battle, the music when you get confronted by a demon on a quest. And the Shin Megami Tensei 5 was such a great game. They did a nice job with Vengeance. More than what they did with like Persona 3 Reload, I feel like Vengeance was so much well done. Instant Reload. I played Reload on the highest difficulty and then I thought it was like a cakewalk, but I guess that's Persona for you. I don't remember having any difficult times on Persona game. I guess when I did my first playthrough on the Persona game was like Persona 5. And I was playing on the hardest difficulty. I guess that was like one of the most difficult times that I had. But once I got the gist of the Persona games, I had no issues with Persona 4 or 5, whatever. Okay, 500k, 600k. Bro, you know, Auto is such a blast in this game because they play the animation faster than us. Even if I control the characters here and stuff, it will all be so much slower than the Auto. Oh my god, Giten Megami. This one barely knows about Giten Megami. Barely anyone knows about Giten Megami. Tensei. Or like Shin Megami Tensei, Imagine, Majin Tensei. I feel like people know about Majin Tensei at least. Devil Summoner. Devil Summoner is, I guess, pretty popular. You got the new one, right? Devil Summoner 2 or whatever they call. Or it's Devil Saga 2. That one newer version that kind of fell off. There's a continuation or a new game standalone. That game was an amazing. Okay, I'm done. That's it for Persona 5X for today. Now we go to the one that I'm really invested on. Hey, it's Samurai Remnant. So, I'll try find a good date. Well, I feel like I'll try to do the Limbus sorry, I changed it to Limbus Company here on a wing. I'll try to find a very specific date, or once I beat the Samurai Remnant, I'll do the Limbus Company new player experience. But I'll probably play like the game day by day. You know, like day one you select this character and you play the game. But yeah. So let me see if I save the account there. That P5X is one of the most generous games, but Limbus Company is like generous in a sense that you spend like your time in the game, you get rewarded by it. You know, by doing mirror dungeon stuff. So it's kind of a like win-win situation for you. But if you're pulling, then well, good luck, buddy. So here we are, we're gonna play Fate Samurai Remnant now. Last time we stopped in the chasing of Tsuchimikado, which is the guy who is basically controlling all of the Holy Grail War currently, or the Waxy Moon Ritual, whatever you want to call. Now we're trying to stop that guy as soon as possible. So we're currently under his palm, like pretty obviously. And the last time we stopped the assassin, and the assassin for some reason he had like a weak, like he felt like pretty underwhelming. I don't know, I feel like assassin death was like too short in my opinion. It didn't put up a fight at all. Kinda was expecting to have like a very difficult fight, but ended up being like the easiest one because of Saber. So yeah. But I love this game a lot. One of the most amazing games. Africa Powers, thanks for following. On the kick side. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy the stay. Yori. Yeah, sentence off. There's no human there. Where did Tsuchimikado go? He died? What? Oh fuck, you mean he fucking died? Also, let me fix the chat. For some reason, the chat love my chat. It's kind of covering the screen there. Let me not make it too small. Let me make it like pretty readable. There is. Did I? You're certain? I will gain me nothing. Oh fuck! Seeing as you two are uninjured. The fuck? How the fuck can I pronounce that? Injure. It's injure. Wow, I'm struggling to say that fucking word now. Amazing. Okay, let me search for this spell. A ninja. A ninja. Yeah, it's the same way as to say a ninja. That's such a weird ass word. Not a weird ass word, but whatever. Just forget about my struggles of saying that single word. Anyways, it's a great help, thanks. Was simply a recompense for rescuing me. More importantly, what happened to... I hid that in the main hall when I arrived. Really? Like it was just dead there? The hell? Okay, I guess. I see. Probably Castor, I guess. Who performed the deed of a little consequence. Who performed the deed little of consequences. What is important is that the ritual has lost both the observer and a master. As according to the substitute observer, Tsuchimikado was a caster's master. Meaning that including myself, we're masters remain. Prepare yourself, Miyamoto. When the next time we meet, I'll certainly defeat you. I have no business anymore. Here. Sure, we are safe now, let's return to Asakusa. Just fucking died off like that? Oh, what a sad state of affairs. Even my lord turns out to be a villain. Let me out with one little message at this hour. And what was Edo so in danger so? Back to Castle Soda. Where is he? Where did you come from? You realize how pointless that question is? Wow, what a pain.
僕に残された時間もわずかだ。
Now I have so much left time to.
食ってしまえばいいだけ。
Maybe time for a bite? Oh fuck?
あんた何を。
Did he actually eat that guy?
寂れた屋敷ではあったが、今は輪をかけて広く感じられるな。
That's always been too empty, but it feels even
人
more
に飲む
so.
酒というのはどうにも味気ない。四川であれば月や影と杯を
You
共
can alone
に
is
し
no
たの
fun where I poet. I could drink with them all and
機械を破
shouts.
ってまでここへ来たのだろう。そんなところに隠れていないで。
You broke the bound and feared to get here, didn't you? Don't hide
ア
it.
サシンの真似事などするものじゃないな。
Thinking like assassin was a great idea.
面倒だ。要件から言う。僕と契約して再び義に身を
Let's keep the
投じ
boring pleasantries. Make a contract with me and enter the ritual.
はぐれではないな。となるとキャスターか。
You're a rogue
Master
servant.
はどう
Are
し
you
た？
caster? Then what happened to your
死
master?
んだ。
要するにお前も消えかけていると。
That mean you're about to fade away?
今お前が僕と契約しなければ間もなく僕は消
Don't make
滅す
a
るだろう。
contract with me. Don't.
跡形もなく
Yeah, unless you make a contract with me, I will soon disappear without even a
そうなる
trace.
前に僕と契約を交わせ。これはお前が英月に手を
Don't
伸ば
make
す
the contract with me.
最後の機会
This is
だ。
your last chance to try on for the
バカを
Maximum.
言え。俺は一度負けた身だ。敗将は敗将らしく潔く去
Don't
る
be
べきだろう。
foolish, I've already lost. But the fated general accepts his loss with
そう
grace.
か。お前は民のために一縷の望みをかけて奇跡にすがったものと
Yeah, I thought you would have taken any chance to save your people and being else.
不忠の心だな。お前の主も草場の陰で嘆いていることだろう。
Find you instead a disloyal return, and your lord must be turning in this
手
grave.
一剣の最後は賛美を極めた。自ら職を断ち骨と皮だけになって死んだ。
Here you can final moments were agonizing, fasted until he withered away.
その妃も宦官たちも皆自ら命を絶った。ああ、お前の母も自尽したのだったか。
Everyone, even the queen, took their own lives. Your mother died by her own
なぜ
sword.
だ？なぜ彼らは死をも恐れなかった？お前はそれをよく理解しているはずだ。
So why
千夜。
were they afraid of the death? You must know the answer, Koshi.
お前の姿に明日を希望を見ていたからだ。誰より民を愛し民に愛されたお前の姿に
Those that place their hopes in you, beloved son of Ming, who loves people too.
だの
It's
に
people.
お前を我が子のごとく寵愛し国政を与え誰よりも重用した皇帝の死に
The emperor loved you like a son and gave you his name. Cared for you most than
お前
anyone.
は一滴の涙さえ流さなかった。なぜだ？
Yet when he died, you shed not a single tear. Why is
貴
that?
様には永遠に理解できまい。俺にとって陛下がどんな存在
You never understand what his measures mean to
話
me.
は終わりだ。とっととここを去るか、今ここで消えるか。
We're finished talking. Will you leave or will you disappear where you stand?
そう脅かすな。お前が手を下さずともただ黙って見ているだけで僕は消滅する。
Empty threats. You needn't leave the finger. I'll fade away as you solidly look
だ
on.
がその前に一つ忠告しておこう。今のお前に勝機は皆無。
My final
民は
counsel.
決して蘇ら
As you are
ない。
now, you have no chance. The Ming will never return.
試みてみなければわからん。戦わなければ 勝利は決してつかめないのだか
You
ら
don't know unless you try. You can win a fight unless you fight.
僕はキャスターである前にレコーダー。膨大な記録の蓄積から未来さえ見通すもの。
I am caster, but I prefer to call myself a recorder. I can anchor the future with my annals.
疑似的な千里眼とでも言えばいいか。本物のそれには届かずとも僕の予測は精密だ。
You could call it the power of clairvoyance. No, not perfection, but my predictions
こ
are
の演算
accurate.
結果は決して変わらない。覆せない。お前がどうあがこうと中元の奪還は叶わない。
The future I see cannot be changed or overruled. You will never gain what you lost.
お前の夢は決して成就しない。
Your dream will never be
英傑を
realized.
求めたお前の判断は正しかった。お前がすがるべきは奇跡だけなのだか
You
ら。
are correct in seeking the maximum. The miracle is the only thing you can cling on
本当はお前も
onto or to.
分かっていたのだろう。それでも取り戻さねばならないのだろう。
You knew this as well, didn't you? But you still needed to recover.
必ず願いを叶えると誓ったのだろう。
Did you not vow to see your wish fulfilled?
ああそうだよミンノ陛下のためならば俺は何でもしよう
You're right. Will do anything for me, His Majesty.
杯に満ちる酒が毒だと分かっていても一息に干してやるとも
You know, if my cup were filled with a poison, I would drink it in a single go.
やはりか。一門を復古し古き都の支配者に返り咲く。そのためだけに
A
奴
red
は
book. It kind of reminds me of the old man. You know, the red book that we have? It was all done to restore his family name and regain power over
英
the
傑が
capital.
万物の願望記であると嘘偽りを述べて幕府に取り入り我らを死地に陥れ。
He caused another shogunate with lies of the waxing moon's omnipotence.
しかし
But
万能ではなかろうと絶大な魔力を有してはいるのだ。
while it may not be omnipotent, it must contain tremendous magical energy.
それに何より
And most importantly, if I could with this. To defend the peace. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure we're getting to the climax of the game, right? But if... yeah, we're moving to chapter 5. Now we're gonna need more of the chapter of Miyamoto Yori.
その日武蔵なき霊が
The day a swordsman visited the Musashi grave.
新面武蔵
Shinmen
そ
Musashi.
の生涯において
Sword was a match who never lost a duel. Is that
戦
Sasaki
術において
Kojiro?
負けはなし
Never lost a duel.
まさしく
It is!
勝てぬと悟る
One must not fight a stronger opponent head on.
戦わぬゆえ
Sasaki Kojiro
武蔵の標法を見
could
習
learn
い
from Musashi tactics. It's the same assassin.
顔見知り
Were you acquainted with Master? Yep. Oh! God damn it, dude! He's also here.
昔藩の名誉をかけて
Long ago we
試合した
duel for our Lord's honor.
結果はこやつの見事な作
The
戦のうち
strategy won that day.
天の断り地の断りのみなら
By heaven, earth, and
時
even
の
time.
断りまで持ち込んでの
God damn, dude.
それは見事な早
It was
技
magnificent feat.
それはどこで
Where did that happen?
巌流島
Ganyujima. Oh my god, I can't believe it's
少年
actually
の脳裏に開
finally, dude.
師匠が語り
Master's word flashed through the youth's mind.
己に並ぶ剣士との
Every
試合
duel with a swordsman of equal skill and the island where it took its place.
俺を弟子に取っていただきたい。
Please take me as your disciple. Why should I?
武蔵が恐れた剣なれば。
If even Musashi feared your sword, then
心得た。
very well. Oh god! God damn, dude. That has to be Sasaki Kojiro, the servant one, right? That's the same. Right. We don't have the true name of the assassin, right? Because if I remember correctly, it's actually not called Sasaki Kojiro, the assassin servant on Fate Stay
一
Night.
連の騒動は
Their
少
ceaseless
なから
ceremony
ぬ
and
犠
untold
牲を払いな
sacrifice.
がら首謀者
Tsuchikado's plot
土帝
ended
康弘の
along with his
命をもっ
life.
て幕を引いた。だが
However,
新たな火種は
a new
こ
spark
こに
ignites.
命が
Oh, that's
燃え
swiftly.
月が満ち
Lives
行き
burn and the moon grows heavily. The ritual approaches its end. Oh my god, we are all Chapter 5, Divide the Sky. Already at the end? Oh my god. Thought we had like two more chapters, no? God damn, dude, actually so yeah, I was thinking about why exactly Sasaki Kojiro wasn't here. Sure.
無事にはぐれの一件も片付いた。
Let me see. So let me show you guys what exactly the person talking about. But if you play Fate Stay Night or watch the anime, you probably already know about Sasaki Kojiro. You go to Assassin here. There it is. This is the person that appeared in the story right now, which makes sense because they had a duel previously. But I was wondering why exactly hasn't been shown for a while, or why is not a servant here. I know his true name is like not Sasaki Kojiro and stuff, but it's the same voice actor, the same design was shown here in the game. So that's actually pretty cool, dude. God damn, the Tsuchikado is fallen. We also took care of a rogue without incident.
思い起こされ
I
る
consider all I can think of is
サーバント。英雄、英傑たちの鮮烈なる死に様ばかり。
servants, legendary heroes who all met such a traumatic end. Now, how he would turn into a servant?
誇り高きアーチャー。小野が友と、婿の民を守って
Now, how would the legend of Miyamoto Yori end here? Because I'm pretty sure he would turn into a servant. He's an F-Jewel, I wonder. But Archer who died to protect his friends and innocent bystanders alike.
はぐれのバーサーカー。微笑みを残して。
Yeah, now that I see the reason why Archer had to sacrifice himself was because their hearts with Gen Chengon and Zuo Yu wasn't connected that well. So Gen couldn't stop,
混合の異常符。
yeah, the Archer, I guess. So Berserker, a naive, indestructible mountain of an old man who left with a smile.
アーサシン。
That one was such an
ドロテア
incredible
殿とと対峙
and
し、
sad death. Sanson
皆そこへ
tales are
沈んだ魔
pretty.
人。
The saint who faced Lady Dorothea and then sank to the bottom of the sea.
この日々もいずれ終わる。
Eventually, this will come all to
生き
end.
残ったならば、死せず、勝利を手に
I'm
し
left
ていたな
standing
らば
if I manage to survive and claim
再
victory.
び、俺の日々はなぐのだろう。
The blissful slumbering days will return. But that's not exactly what you want, right, Miyamoto Yori?
何暗い顔してるの兄ちゃん。
What's with the long face, Yori?
さっき朝毛を食べたばっかりでしょうに。あ、もしかして足りなかった？
Was that breakfast? What? You're still hungry?
あや、案ずるな。腹はくちくなった。お前こそよく食べなさい。
Don't worry, have plenty. I'm more concerned about you eating properly.
心配しなくたってちゃんと食べてます。小さい子みたいに言わないで。
Not a little kid anymore, even though I look like. Now don't have to fuss over me, I've eaten plenty.
そのうち兄ちゃんの背も追い抜きますから。
I'll be taller than you before you know it.
そうか。
あれ、なんだ。どうして私が。
Oh, Saber's crying.
立花。立花。
Oto Tachibana.
あの日、あの時、私は涙を知って。
Was their first time he shed tears?
多くを知った。悲哀を知った。
A new plenty and a new sorrow. Oh,
異
sorrow.
教のタケルたちを切った折に得たものも、そう、悲しみなのだと。
Realized sorrow was all I earned for killing them. Akira's brother and those distant lands.
そして、私の涙は枯れ果てた。
And my tears ran dry.
妻よ。我が妻よ。私は二度と泣くことはない。
You're mine, you're a wife of mine. I will never cry again.
そのはずだったのに。
Or so I thought until today.
はあ、なぜだろう。より君たちとの日々の終わりを思うだけで、私は。
セイバー、十分に休めたか？
無用な心配だ。サーバントは本来眠らぬものなのだ。
Any of this is concerned servants technically don't need to sleep at all.
よりこそ寝不足に見えるぞ。
You on the other hand look like you aren't sleeping enough.
確かに。事実、寝不足だ。
Nora, having trouble
ここ
sleeping.
に至って開き直れるほど、俺の肝は太くないようだ。
All that happened, maybe I'm not as unshakable as I thought.
サーバントならざる身は難儀だな。くれぐれも不意をつかれてくれるのよ。
Now, being a servant can be challenging. Don't let your guard down on anything.
より一つ尋ねる。
I want to ask you
なん
something.
だ、改まって。
願望期にかける。
What wish do you want to grant?
君は永月に何を望む？
Or probably blood? What do you desire from the
士官
maximum?
と言いたいところだが、それはただの展望だ。
Become a high rank official, maybe? But that's just a career path.
己が手では叶わぬものを望んでいいというのなら、
I currently ask for something that'll be impossible otherwise.
どうした兄ちゃん。
What is it?
ああいや、なんでもないよ。
Oh, no, it's nothing.
カヤはカヤだ。俺が願わずとも、きっと幸せになろう。セイバーこそどうなんだ？いい加減、己が願いは思い出せたか？
How about your saber? Have you remembered your own wish?
恥ずべきことだが、
Kind of embarrassing,
何を
but
願って限界したのか。 私自身にもまだわからない。
I still don't know why I materialized here to accomplish.
だが、やるべきことは分かっている。
But I know what I must do.
英月の儀を続けさせてはならない。
Can't let the waxing moon ritual
どの
continue.
ような世界、どのような時代であれ、
No matter what world, whatever it may be,
私は善を成したい。
I will do what's right.
それにな、アーチャーたちの無念も晴らさねば。
And I'll avenge the archers and the
かつて
others.
の英雄そのものでないとしても、そこにまつわる魂を惑わせるのは悪鬼の所業。
And if they weren't exactly the same person they used to be in the past, leading those souls astray is an act of
英霊を
evil.
惑わし、世と民を脅かす者こそ英月。
That a heroic spirit array, the waxing moon is a threat to the whole world.
ならば止めなくては。誰あろう、私が私の剣にかけて。
Must be stopped. I pledge myself my sword to do so.
それが私の誠だ。
That is my sincere
手
desire.
のけたな。
Ready to go.
心よりの願いあればこそ、お前は召喚に応じたのだろうに。
Yours responding to the summon must have been quite a heartfelt
お前
wish.
は英月を切るという。それでいいのか？
Then you will destroy the waxing moon, sure?
それでいい。良いのだ。聞いて驚け。これほどまでに思い出せぬ願いならば、おそらく取るに足りぬものなのだ。
If I can't remember my own wish even now, it's not worth hinting.
故に、私は私として剣を取る。
Therefore, I wield my sword for my own sake.
だから、より、
So, Yori,
わかった。お前がいいならば、もう何も言うまい。
listen, if you are decided, there is nothing more to
で
say.
は、支度しよう。いち早く儀を終わらせねばな。
Gary must end this ritual as soon as possible.
ねえ、願い本当にわからないの？
You really don't know what your wishes?
儀
He's
の終わり
hiding.
が近い。
The ritual is ended, so we'll have to do all we can to prepare ourselves. So this is the final chapter? I say, oh, make sure to prepare, do that, and do this.
やるか。
Cover pitch. Oh,
当然ですね。
I like new skills here.
また強くなっちまった。
Put that one here. Oh, they're actually back. They're actually back here.
え
Now I'll have my gold laser, I guess.
え、やるか。これでいい。これでいい。これでいい。始めよう。 これでいい。
Vertical attack.
やるか。
That's it. We're basically in the end goal of this game. But it will be more longer though. What I have the void one here? You can see. First, let's check the digressions and stuff.
ここにいたか。
Giovanni, there you are.
その姿、ドロテア殿の手のものか。彼女は義を降りた。ならば、俺たちに何の用向き
You
だ。
dropped out of the ritual, so what business to have
お
you?
前たちに伝えるべきことがある。
There's something I must tell
優
you.
位小説が英月の器を手にした。
Yusho has obtained the Maximus vessel and will finalize the ritual
英
with
月の器。
the Maximus
そ
vessel.
うだ。英月の力で召喚されたサーバントは義に敗れれば器に魂を回収される。
The servants summoned by the Maximus are defeated, the vessel recovers their
魂
soul.
は魔力として器に溜め込まれてゆく。英霊の魂こそは甚大な魔力の源。
The souls are a source of enormous magical energy, which is the store of the vessel.
魂を溜めきればおよそあらゆる願いを叶える魔力がたまる。
The for souls who provide the magical energy necessary to grant any wish.
英月は願望機と化す。
Use the vessel, the maximum becomes wish
霊
granted.
地に設置した器を持って魔力あふれる英月を目覚めさせれば
Placed in a spirit font, the vessel can awaken the maximum and grants one
お嬢
wish.
様は鍵を用いてとおっしゃったが
Notice I used the key, but I don't know what that entails.
どこかに器を置いて、英月を目覚めさせる腹積もりか。しかし、鍵とは。
牢屋。
おう
なぜそれを我らに伝える？
Gasawara, Otachibana Hime?
お嬢様のご意向だ。では連中に知恵を授けると
You'd have me divulge anything to them?
趣向しかねます。聞けば連中お嬢様の波動を阻んだものだと
I
か。
agree for this. Are these not the very people who obstructed your
ええ
conquest?
そうね。そして情けをかけられた相手でもあるわ。
Yeah, that's right. They also show me mercy.
正真正銘の貴族であるこの私が己のサーバントさえ従えられず
A
歯向かわれ
genuine
て
noble woman like me being defied by her own
異
servant.
教とはいえ民と町を傷つけた。私の失態恥よ。
Even for inland army a town and its people by my blunder, it's a disgrace.
それをあんな者たちに注がれたままでおめおめ国に帰れるものですか。
How can I go home with my head held high without clearing my name?
それに彼
Besides,
お嬢様
いいえ何でもないわ。ほらさっさとお行きなさい。
no, it's nothing. Now move on. On to the double.
ドロテア殿の計らいか。
So it was their decision,
そ
huh?
の通りだ。お嬢様の慈悲に感謝しろ。
You be grateful for my lady's
そうし
benevolence.
よう。ご好意、痛
Yeah, we
み。
should. Thank you for your
英
kindness.
月の器を優位が持つか。ならば追わねばなるまいな。
There's the Maximum vessel, then we have to go after
奴
that.
は一時土帝の屋敷を新たな根城にした。
For a time, he established his new base at Chismiko's residence. However,
つい宣告のこと。
not long before now,
遅かったな。
you're late.
危うくかの陰陽師に操られ
I
る
think you're falling under the Onmyoji's control.
まさか貴殿の冗談を聞ける日が来るとは。 随分と堂に行った
Never
芝居ぶり
thought
だ
I
った
would
な。
hear you making jokes. You did put on a quite the show,
傷
I'll
の修
admit.
復にもかなりの手間がかかった。一時とはいえ、私の魔力がそこを打とうとは。
Took some time and effort to recover. My magical energy was at its limit, albeit temporary.
さすがは神秘殺しの刃。恐れ入ったライダ
I would expect no less from the Mystic Slayer and away of you, either.
何を
Are we?
全ては
Away
あな
of
た
you.
の企みだ
Are
と
we you? Oh please, my lady. It was all part of your plan,
た
wasn't
だ
it?
でもしなければ七味角を出し抜くことはできん。
Otherwise, we'd never have gotten the best of
ー。
Chichimikado.
何貴殿に倣ってくだらぬ冗談を口にしてみただけだ。
I was merely following your lead and making a joke of my own.
何か言いたいことでも。
There is something you wish to say?
ただあなたらしくもないと感じたのです。
It's just that you weren't acting like your usual
私の
self.
冗談の話か。やはり慣れぬことはすべきではない
Jack,
な。
perhaps I need more practice.
敵にほどの葉をくれてやるなど
But needing to exchange my words without an
妙
enemy.
やほがされたのでは。
Good time you started to feel attached to them.
貴殿こそらしくもない。
Now you're the one acting
敵は
unusual.
敵。ほだされるなどありえぬ話。
Maybe sorry, I will never allow myself to get attached to them,
幸
but
運は正しきこと。恩を受けたからには報いねば義に戻る。
being adept is only proper, and neglecting adept runs counter to my
暴
principles.
運、不義、不貞、無情、無残。もとよりそれらを正すために私は戦いを始めたのだ。
Justice, lawlessness, heartlessness, cruelty. This is what I fight for to correct.
だが、そうさな。連中は思っていたほどには。
Without admission, maybe that group isn't so.
いや、幸だ。それよりもこれを見よ、ライダー。
It's often more important to look at this writer.
英傑の器
Roxy Moon's
そ
vessel.
うだ。土帝が隠し持っていた。
Shimado had a hidden way.
これなる器。英霊の魂を回収するための入れ物だが、
The vessel they concern used to collect the souls of heroic
英
spirits.
月を用いるには必要なものだ。手元に置かずして何とする。
Needed in order to use the Vexing Moon without a hand, nothing can proceed.
まがまがしき魔力中途のものでありましょうに。
Or promoting magical energy for a mere step in the process.
これが万能の願望機。
This is the omnipotent wish granter. Measure all that magical energy could hold.
英月の儀、陰陽道ではあるまい。神に奉る気配なぞ、これには微塵もない。
Maximum ritual must not be of the Omnyodo. There is no hidden offer made to the
魔
gods.
術基盤としては、そう。西洋のいずれか、あるいは混ざったものか。
Basis of these magics. Right, perhaps it's a Western magic or some fusion?
土帝め、いかにして英月を作り上げた。
How did that Tsuchikado manage to concoct something like this?
かつての権勢を失ったと聞くが、よもやこれほどの術式を組み上げてみせるとは。
They say that his clan lost his former power, yet he was able to put together such a spell.
安倍家の末と聞きます。さほど驚くことでもありますま
Heard Tsuchikado is a descendant of the Abe clan, so it's not like a surprise.
生命でもであればもっとうまくやりましょう。
If Lord Seimei were here, it would have turned out much
な
better.
らば私がうまくやろう。これは正しく使われるべき代物
But
だ。
I'll handle it best I can. This is no mere trifle we are dealing with.
余人に渡すわけにはいかぬ。
Must not let this fall into anyone's
一
hand.
刻も早く英霊の魂を集めなければ。
Let's gather the souls of heroic spirit as soon as possible, or else.
面白い話をしているな。それで集めなければ。
Or
今
else
更
what?
何の用向きだ、知恵者殿。
Our business could you have still with us now,
貴殿ら
Lecture?
はいたずらに15機目を襲い、あろうことか逃げられた。
Your attack on the 15th servant was in vain. She got
己
away.
が失態を分かっているのか。
You recognize your mistake, can't you?
あの娘が欲しかったのはお前とて同じだろう
You wanted the girl as much as I did.
それで用向きだったか
As for my business here, it should go without saying.
分かっているはずだ
Uh-oh.
霊月の器をよこせ由小説
Either over the Waximus ritual or vessel, you shall sit.
貴殿こそランサーの魂を差し出して去れ。ここで命までは取らぬ。
Sorry, but no. You can't overlist our souls, then get out. I'll leave you with
総
your
意見
life.
先生が守らんとした民の生き残り。できれば切らずに済ませたい。
I'd rather finish this without having to kill anyone than lower the soul king and attempt to spare.
マスター、
つまらん冗談だ自ら願いを捨てるアホがどこにい
What
る
a joke, what kind of fool would throw away their own wish?
よい、ライダー。ここは引く。貴殿ならば、ランサーはいつでも切れ
I
る。
live here, no need to hurt. You can kill Lancer anytime.
では、知恵門殿。いずれランサーの魂、我らがもらい受ける。
For now, Lord Jimon Lancer's souls will be ours eventually.
なめたまねを
申し訳ありません、マスター。気を伺ってはいたのですが。
あれはお前に太刀打ちできる相手ではない鎧武者のなりこそしているが
No, you'd be no match for her at that. Use a demon skulks within that armor.
化け物。
Demon.
とはいえ諦めるつもりはもうとうないがなお前もそのつもりでいろランセ
But that doesn't mean I'm giving up, and neither are you, Lancer.
復讐するは我にありデウスはかつてそう口にされたというが
Vengeance is part or so said the Lord.
地上にそのご意向をもたらさぬのであればこの手でやるしかなかろうぜ
I lack the influence to get it done, then I'll just have to do it myself.
とく
ふむふむ。知恵門とランサーが来て、ユイは消えた。
Jimon Lancer arrived and you disappear.
ふむ。見事な恩行だな、牢屋。よく命を保ってここまで来てくれた。
That's some fine invisibility power, sir. Well done making it back
知
here
恵門
alive.
に気づかれれば貴殿は今頃灰と化しているな
Jimon has spotted you. You wouldn't be more than a pile of
そう
ash
なれ
right now.
ば俺たちは何も知らぬまま小説に暗躍され
If that happened, we'd be left in the dark with Shosetsu pulling the
義に
strings.
幕が降りたかもしれん故にこたびのことを感謝する
The ritual would have been lost. Thank you for everything you've done for us.
私はここまでだお嬢様のためにせいぜい力を尽くせ
Offer no more for my lady's sakes. May put forth every effort.
では、いおり。
ああ小説を見つけ出し
Let's fight Shosetsu and stop their plan.
さあ、ユイを追うぞ。急がねば、奴が英月を目覚めさ
Hurry
せるぞ。
up before the Waximon
小
gets
説が
activated.
まず向かうとすれば
Yoshitsu will probably go to Kona
やろう
first.
な。じゃがくれぐれも気をつけよう。
Most likely, but don't let your guard down for a
今
second.
の奴らとまみえれば激戦は避けられん。来たる戦に備えるべく鹿と霊地をつなぐのじゃぞ。
There is no avoiding a fight. We have to secure spirit funds for the coming battle. I'll follow through.
やったな。
Yes, we actually finished another game on stream. Oh,
どうしたかや。ずいぶん慌てているようだが。
what is it, guys? You seem more frantic than usual.
どう説明したらいいのか
How
な。
should I explain
さっ
this?
き可愛くてお利口な小獅子ちゃんが一匹でとことこやってきて、
Not too long ago, a good super smart piggy came trotting along.
小獅子。
A piggy.
そう獅子です。
Yeah, and a piggy that talks
し
too.
ゃべる獅子。やあ、君がいおりの妹かいって。
He asked me if I was your little sister.
しゃべる獅子。
A talking pig.
考えるまでもなくキルケだな。使い魔をよこしてきたのか？
No need to think. Kirike should probably send her familiar over here.
いやー、私すっかり動転しちゃったよ。しかもその子から兄ちゃんにことづてがあってね。
Completely blown away. Oh, and the little piggy had a message for you.
うん。やあやあ、親愛なるピグレット候補たち。飼い主がいなくて寂しい思いをしていたか
Hello, my
な。
lovely piglet to be. Have you been missing your owner?
先日の件、見事に解決したそうじゃないか。素晴らしい。君は実によくできたアイ
You
ド
did
ル
a
動物
splendid
だ。
job solving that problem the other day. You truly are
と
wonderful
ころで
pets.
君、先日の約束を忘れていないだろう
By the way,
ね。
you haven't forgotten our promise, have you?
私は君を約束をたがえるような悪い豚に育てたつもりはないぞ。
Certainly didn't raise you to be naughty pigs that go back on their
という
word.
ことで、君の妹にことづてを託す。
So I'll leave a message with your sister. Don't say I didn't remind you, okay?
そうです。
And that's it.
飼い主だなんて、兄ちゃん。そんな風にただれると、お師匠様が泣いちゃうよ。
Coyote, an owner? If your master knew you were into that kind of thing, you'd cry.
どこでそんな言い方を覚えたんだ。いや、誤解だ。彼女は協力者の一人だよ。
Did you learn about stuff like that? Anyway, it's a misunderstanding. She's on one of our allies.
約束というと
Oh, did we promise to invite her
長屋
into
に
her
招くという
house?
話かな。
あ
では早速ということか。
Then let's do it our way.
もしかしてお客人ですか？
Going to have a guest over?
兄ちゃんの飼い主さんが来るなら、私もしっかり準備しなくちゃね。
If your owner's coming over, then I need to get
あ。
everything
飼い主では
perfect.
ない。キルケめ。
He's in my own. Damn,
と
Kirke.
もかく力を貸してくれ、カヤ。普段通りの食事を支度してくれ
In
れ
any
ばいい。
case, we need your help, Kaya. Please prepare a meal as you normally do.
私も手伝おう。
Oh, she's here.
待たせたね、ピグレット候補たち。私がいなくて寂しかったかい？寂しかったろ？
Sorry to keep you waiting, my piglets superior. Were you alone and without your own? I bet you were.
もちろん、ちゃんと手土産も持ってきたぞ。私手製の冷蔵だ。
But of
期待
course,
してくれたまえよ。
I haven't brought a gift to you. This is a handmade mystic code. Expect great things from it. Learn one enemy minor spirit form without a learns one enemy minor spirit form without a bundled field to unclaimed state.
それからあとは
And
大
also,
したもてなしはできないが、貴殿が嬉し
I
そう
have
で
much to
何より
offer,
だ。
but I'm glad to see you happy.
嬉しそう。嬉しそうか。まあ、誰かに招待を受けるなんて久しぶりだしね。
Happy? Do I seem happy? Oh well. It's been a while since I've been invited somewhere.
私はいつもいつ来るとも知れない客を待ち、もてなす側だったもの。
You know, I was the one waiting to entertain guests that might ever showed up.
だが、君が望むなら、これからはちょくちょく顔を出してやらないこともない。
But for me too, I don't mind popping by now and then.
何より大事なピグレットたちの面倒を見るのも飼い主の仕事だからな。
After all, it's an owner's duty to look after her lovely little piglets.
甘酸っぱいのう。恐ろしき魔女かと思いきや、 いじらしい面も。
Oh, Bittersweet, I had thought you were a scary witch, but you have such a sweet side.
また豚になりたいかい？
Hey, you here? You wanna turn into a pig again?
はい、クワバラクワバラ。
Heaven forbid.
この面白本の発言はさておいて
That is the amusing book comment aside.
嬉しいのは確かだよ。
Sure, I'm happy.
君に何かを返したい。君の役に立ちたい。
And turn the favor to be useful somehow.
霊地を長く離れられないのは少々厄介だが、
Being unable to live the spirit form for long makes it tricky,
そのあ
but
たりの問題さえうまく解決できるなら、私は君のために
if it's something I can help you with him, I will do anything for you.
いおりはモテるのだな。
You're sure popular,
何
Yori.
の話だ？
What are you talking about?
兄上、セイバーさん、お料理運ぶの手伝って。
ああ、すぐに行く。キルケ、もう少し待っ
Yeah,
てい
we'll
て。
be right there. Wait here a second,
もちろん。
Kirke.
いつまでだって待っているとも。さて、今日は楽しませてもらおうか。君たちの艦隊、期待しているよ。
But I want to enjoy myself to respect him. Warm welcome. Broadcaster is out, Kirke. Metaball piglets. She unlocked her noble phantasm. That formed a bond with Kirke. I guess that's it, the final mission for them.
やったな。
Oh, that was nice. Let me go and change the skins. This where in the final course of the game I'll change for the normal outfit. But you can get the skins for free. If any is wondering. Yeah, we didn't unlock the other rogue servants, huh? But I wish we could. Increase magic, increase noble phantasm gauge fuel. Oh, it has this digression here.
いおり、少し良いか。
You have a
ど
moment?
うした？改まって。
What's wrong?
かやに日頃の礼をしたい。世話になっているから
I
な。
want to thank Kaya for everything she does for us.
ほう。
私が手ずから作るとっておきの品を送ろうと思うのだ。
To give her something made with my own two
その
hands.
ためにはいくつか材料がいるのだが、
But to do that, I'll need several materials.
手を貸してくれまいか。
Can you help me, please?
義はじきに終わる。いおりも私も暇はないと心得てい
The
る。
ritual will be over soon. I know that we don't exactly have much free time,
それ
but
でもだ。私はあの子に残してやりたい。
even still, I want to give her
義
something.
が終われば、私たちは
If the ritual is
ダ
over,
メ
we...
だ。などというものか。
There's no way I would ever say no to that.
心遣い感謝する。無論、俺もセイバーを手
Thank
伝
you
おう。
for thinking of her. Of course I'll help.
お前にこれほど思われていたと分かれば、カヤもきっと喜ぶ。
If you knew how much you care for her, she will be
そう
overjoyed.
か。そうか。
Really?
感謝する。好きだぞ、より。
Thank you, you're the best, Yori.
それで何を集める？
I think Saber meant like, not you're the
感謝す
best,
る。好きだぞ、より。
but like, that he likes Yori? Damn, dude. They went with a Saber that will literally let us fucking die to this. With a Saber that literally tells Yori that he likes him. Not romantically, which is pretty obviously, I guess. But as a friend. Pretty nice. So what do we need
そこ
together?
なのだが、実はもう大方の材料は集めている。
About that, I already have most of what I
い
need.
おりに手伝ってほしいのは、 最後の仕上げにいるものだ。
Need your help getting the materials required for the finishing touches. Dragon Tearstone, Great Ogre's Horn, Maynard Shell.
かぐや姫の無理難題か。
This is going to be something like the impossible attacks of Kaguya Hime?
いや、かぐや様は特に関わりないぞ。
Lady Kaguya has nothing to do with it. What?
いや、いい。ともかく、この材料は実在するんだな。
Never mind. Just want to make sure these are things that really exist, yeah?
少しばかり手に入りにくいだけだ。
It's just a bit hard to get a hold
少
of.
しばかり。
Just a bit.
うむ。江戸は広い。ならばきっと見つかるだろう。
Oh, it is huge, so we'll surely find it.
せめて何かないのか。
At least have an idea where to start
一つ
looking.
あるぞ。持っていそうなものにすでに目星をつけた。
I do. I thought one of the person who might have the things I'm looking
一
for.
つだけか。
Just one, huh?
とりあえず会おう。
Oh, let's go meet them. My beloved. So, we are in the final stretch of the game, I guess. We also have the other ones here to do. The other digressions. We have the Kaya one too, I guess.
なんと、アリアか。
Taria.
いおり様、会いに来てくださるなんて感激ですわ。
Deeply moved that you would come to visit
す
me.
まない。用があるのは私だ。君
But
に
I'm
聞きた
the
い
one
こ
who
とが
wants to
ある
speak
のだ。
with you. There is something I want to
そう
ask you.
なんですの？
Is that so?
この素材なら確かに持っておりますわ。
Well, I have the material you're looking
お
for.
お、やはりか。頼む、譲ってくれまいか。
Please, let me have it.
でもお気に入りの品ですの。いおり様の頼みならともかく。
Won't let it go off it unless it's a risk directive from Lawyer.
そうだ、ピーンときましたわ。私の欲しいものと交換してくださいな。
Oh, I know just what to do. I got a great idea. I'll give it to you in exchange for something I
欲
want.
しいもの？
いおり様がたまに握りしめていらっしゃるその綺麗な石が
Look, the
欲
beautiful
しいの
gem
で
Lawyer grips in his hand from the time to time.
そんな顔をするな。根は張るが、唯一無二というわ
Don't
け
give
で
me
は
the
ない。
face, certain valuable but not one of a
私
kind.
にとっては唯一無二の宝物ですわ。
I mean, it is a one of a kind treasure. Make sure to bring a lot of them.
はい、お願い
What?
しますわね。
唯一無二でありながら、しかし、いっぱいか。ああ、承知した。
Alright, understood. Well, we got 20,
用意
alright.
ができたぞ、アリア。
素敵。アリア、とても幸せです。
Oh, lovely. I'll overjoy us, promise it. I'll give you the
素
material.
材はお譲りしますわね。
こちらこそ助かった。感謝する。
A big help. Have our thanks. Dragon Tearstone.
一つ目は手に入ったな。
Now the first one,
当
alright.
然だ。しかし、二つ目からは心当たりがないのだ。
First, however, I have no leads on the second
そ
one.
うきたか。
Just our look.
二つ目の素材。名から察するに、遊郭の怪異から得られるのでは？
The name of the second material might suggest we could get it from the horn
かつて師
monster.
匠が語ったところによれば、物語の鬼というやつだ。
Based on what my master once told me, it might be the mythical ogre.
サバエナス神。
The really fanatic god
で
of...
なく、鬼か。
No. Just an ogre?
角の生えた。なんというか、連中では足りぬ気がする。
Nothing with a horn. I don't think just any monster will do, though.
何が足りない？
Won't do how?
格というか、なんだろう。何か足りぬ。
How should I put it? They're just not enough.
強き鬼の怪異でなければ不足。
Only a struggle will do, huh?
鬼の怪異の噂がないか、助の神にでも聞いてみよう。
Ask Sukinoshi if he's heard any rumors about ogres. Gotta get emotional of this game, but we're gonna do the DLCs. Don't worry, I might not even do today, but I'll do the DLCs.
いらっし
はやなあかやにも
また来ておくれよ。
So let's see the shop of Gilgamesh here.
よく来
Well met,
そうだ
Mongrel.
残らず収めよ丁重に扱えよ丁重に扱えよ丁重に扱えよ持っていけ持っていけ
Okay, we got that one. Oh, he has this one.
丁重に扱えよ持っていけ
Okay, let's make some more money there real quick. I always get a bit sad when the game is story is pretty much almost done. Because I tend to not go back to the game because I find it more memorable once I did it once. And then hop onto the game after years, you know? Ah, shit. That one was very difficult. It was all mixed all over the place. Also need to make sure to not hit the same button too much. Button. Ah, shh. Ah, shiver. Shiver.
かもなく不可もなく。
ま、こんなものだろう。
なんと見事な
燃え盛るホムラのごとく。
Then we can do the rest one for a little bit.
上々の出来栄えだ。
なんと見事ななんと見事な
Okay.
なんと見事な
Masterpiece Sinjuk Kana, what the hell?
燃え盛るホムラのごとく。
How the fuck do I do that one?
上々の出来栄えだ。
なんと見事な
燃え盛る炎のごとく。
Is there a way to make it proc more frequently? Or am I getting something wrong? And even if I do it fast, it doesn't proc here. So it's just a random chance, I guess. Amazing. The last one, then the other things I'll do it later. Ah shit. So I'll do all the digressions and then progress the story, so I don't miss any side quests, and then we load a save and do the other contents besides the event stuff. Okay. We cannot get out, we need to complete the digression first. News about ogres, all I've heard is idle talk at the best, but all enough I've been hearing them pretty often of late. The fish, have you heard of anything about a particular strong one? Ogs are strong, but aren't they? But yeah, I heard a little something. It's about the great ogre of Todoroki. How about running, committing to Jigiri, blood in their swing around here, right? Then a giant ogre came to feast on all of the blood and resentment. Broken guard and malice, it wanders to the Todoroki Mountains. I said the great ogres roll sacred from the mountains to far off village every night. How about Todoroki? Do you think we'll be able to find what you need? Well, no, unless we see it. We'll have to deal with that ogre at some point anyway. Alright. Now we can go out of the city, I guess. We have a lot of digressions to do here. If also I have like some shadow fight battles that we can do, you know, the replayable bosses. So oh my god, I have one. Oh my god, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What the hell, dude? How much more you need to give me?
Iや、街中に狩り犬はいないだろう。あれはせいぜいが番犬だ。犬といえば、かやも昔、近場の犬を可愛がっていたな。
犬はいい。白い犬は特に良いものだ。
Especially the white ones. She mentioned about like where is it that we still can use Rogue Server? Guess they don't want me to use 2 servers?
よろしく。感服し感謝します。それでは。
We can report some commissions there. Other commissions there, so let's go to Todoroki first. Complete the Saber missions first and then we go to other ones. Oga Saburo. Assassin's true identity was Kogara Saburo, the man cursed by the god Agibuki, a descendant of the Koga clan. He was a mysterious man possessed of several strange abilities. He once traveled to the underworld beneath the Mount Ibuki and returned as a demon. He was summoned by Toreteya, who put confidence in the monstrous sinners. Even so, he ultimately fell for a combination of Toreteya and the other super and Saber's old fantasy. The same one, Ibuki Saber. Pretty sure, right?
空の方だ。
決める。終わりだ。受けてみろ。見えた。